Welcome to my Pool Safety 101 class. My name is Erin Lewis, and I am a senior to-be ambassador Girl Scout, and this is my Golden War project. My team here I have today with me is now I'm going to read 7 drowning facts that pertain to being in the water or near it. Number 1. In a single moment, somebody turns their head, a child becomes furious, slips, falls, and a family's life changes forever. Number 2. Drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death after car accidents. Number 3. Children can drown in seconds in any inch of water as long as it covers their nose or mouth. They can drown in anything. Number 4. In 4 to 6 minutes, a child should be submerged underwater to sustain permanent brain damage and become brain dead. Number 5. More than half of drownings occur in backyard home apartment pools. Number 6. Minimum skills are needed to survive in water emergencies. And number 7. In Harris County, 10 children between the ages 1 and 10 drowned in the year 2015. And when in the water, there's really only 4 pool safety tips you need to know, and that makes it easier and a safer experience. Number 1 is learn to swim. Follow rules, swim with a buddy, and walk around the areas of the pool and water. Know your space and place. If you see someone in your way, know that you have to wait for them to move or ask politely so you can get in. Number 2, don't come over the gate. With the gates, there's gates around the pool for a reason to warn kids to not have them go into the pool so they can be safe. Number 3, stay away from drains. Drains have a very powerful suction that can suck in anybody, no matter how old or how big you are, to get from those. And 4, ask an adult to swim and make sure they know where you are at all times. Now I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to do in the pool and explain it. Number 1 is I'm going to teach you how to get in and out of a pool, how to properly do it, and how to float on your back. And the correct way is to make sure you're comfortable in the water and where you can stand in it so you don't go under it. And what you want to do is you want to put your head back and your chin up so you're steady in the water. With your belly button up and your hips right here, they're centered and up in the air and not under the water. And also, you want to position your arms and legs correctly. So one way to do that is take your palms upward, and if you feel like you're sinking, to just start moving your palms, and to keep your legs straight, or you can dangle them if you start to get tired. And make small adjustments as always if needed. And the last one is the jump in and turn around technique, which teaches you what to do if you happen to fall into a pool, get tired, and don't know what to do. Right now I'm going to ask y'all some few questions to see how much you know about floating in the water, and you could pause the video if you need to have time to answer the questions. Number 1, what is the percentage of childhood drownings in home pools? Number 2, how many inches of water are required to drown? Number 3, drowning is the blank leading cause of accidental death in young children. Number 4, list 2 correct ways to enter a pool. And number 5, what is the correct position for floating on your back? First, I'm going to teach y'all 2 correct ways to enter the pool. And the first one is if there are steps, to make sure you walk into them. And the second way is if there isn't steps, to sit on the ledge of the pool and then slide it. So now after we've mastered how to get in, we're going to learn how to get out. So the proper way is called elbow, elbow, tummy, knee, knee. So what you want to do is you want to take your first elbow, put it up, do the same thing with the second one. Use your body strength and then put your tummy on, and then try to push, bring your knee over, and then push up, and then get out. So what he needs to do is he needs to get his hips up a little more, and then he needs to take his head and then put it back. The last thing I'm going to teach you is the jump in and turn around technique, which tells you what to do if you fall into the pool, you get tired and you don't know what to do. So what you want to do is you fall in and then you don't know what to do. So then you realize you get tired. So then you want to go on your back and do a back float until you're not tired anymore. So then the main thing about this is to turn around and come back and not swim across the pool. So if you don't know what to do and you're stuck in the middle of the pool, you could drown. So that's why you want to turn around and then go back.
Let's boys. Okay.
Now I'm going to go over post questions about what this whole class was about. And you can pause the video to answer them. Number 1, 50% of childhood drownings happen where? Number 2, true or false? A child can drown in a bathtub. Number 3, what is the second leading cause of accidental death in young children? Number 4, the seated position and blank are the 2 correct ways for entering the pool. And the last one, what part of your body should be centered while floating on your back? The last thing we're going to do is go over 4 benefits of swimming. And number 1 is swimming is something that children can continue to do for the rest of their life. And number 2, it teaches important safety skills to prevent drowning. Number 3, it improves stamina, flexibility, strength, balance, and posture. And number 4, very few injuries sustained from swimming when compared to other sports. Thank you for watching my video and joining my class, and stay safe around the water.